Most of the people nowadays, they say, I am aware that I can do better. I am aware that most of these people nowadays, they like to say, I am aware. They've read all these motivation books, they've read all these self development books, watched all the clips of Andrew Tate on someone else, and in the end, they are somehow stuck. And you might ask yourselves, why and how? They've read all the books there are, they have read 48 Laws of Power, they have read everything, but they do not take action. They say they are aware, but truly, truly, I tell you, they are not. They're just pretending to show off for others, to show off for themselves. The problem is people mistake knowledge with doing. Just because you have all the knowledge, it's not gonna happen. It's the same as gym. I can know everything about building muscle, nutrition, sleep, etc. Everything. I can know of every steroid there is. I can know of every workout type there is, of every split. If I do not hit the gym, I'm not gonna gain any muscle. Am I? Just from reading books and watching videos. And the problem is, most people, they say they are aware they have to do these things, but they're only 20-year-olds and they do not want to make pressure onto themselves. They want to live life as they're still young. Wait till you're 30, 40, and you look back and you say, I fucked up. Maybe I should have done a little more, shouldn't I? You see, I do not understand it. I cannot comprehend it. I cannot comply with it because I have pressure from myself. And not because I'm comparing myself to the people out there, it's because I know who I am. I know what I can reach. I know what I can become. How can I sleep at night knowing I'm wasting my time playing video games? How? How should I go to sleep when I know God has made me so much more, but somehow I'm too lazy? I'm too afraid of judgment, am I? Guys, you need to break this fourth wall and fight yourself because awareness without action breeds pride and stagnation. And I'm gonna tell you about the three excuses I always heard. The first one I already talked about is the I'm only 20, I don't need to rush now. The second is I don't want pressure yet, or I don't want that much pressure. I will want to go with the flow, drift. Do you know who likes people to drift? It's the devil. Because when you drift, you have no control. Pressure is what defines a diamond. Pressure is what builds you. Pressure is what proves your character in the end. Because I can look super cool to the outer world. I can look like I fight, but in the end, when I'm in the ring and I cannot fight and I fold under pressure, what does that tell you about me? You understand? And the third one is I start when I have money. My guy, you don't need to wait to get money. You can start anywhere. Start with anything, even without money. Excuses always hide themselves as logic, but logic that keeps you from moving is still slavery. A couple of years ago, I wanted to do my clothing brand, and the problem was I didn't have a budget, I didn't have money. Now, when I look back at it, I didn't need to. I could have just started doing content about it, telling my personal story. People would have liked it, would have watched it because they would have felt integrated in it, and the money from the views itself would have gone up. The pre-orders would have given me money. You see, just because you don't have any money is not an excuse. You can still start somewhere. You have a brain, think a little. And people think awareness is knowing the problem, but awareness actually is doing something against it. I can tell you I'm aware that smoking is not healthy for me and be smoking my cigarette, or I can be really aware of how it's damaging me by observing, and then I just put it out and don't smoke again. That's how I stopped smoking. It has a deeper story behind it, but from one day to the other, like that, thanks to God, because without him I wouldn't have done it. But it's that awareness that it takes. It's the awareness of, I'm fat, I need to do a diet. But if I come up with the excuse, I'm too afraid, I want to do it, I'm too afraid, I will fall back into old repeating masters, then guess what? You're never going to change. If you're already thinking like that, you're not going to change, and you're not really aware of the problem. Because if you would have been aware, you would have done the gym membership a year ago. You would have started with diet as soon as you have looked in the mirror. That's what awareness looks like. Another thing of awareness is, I don't have any skills. I don't know how to do money. Brother, learn it. You have YouTube. You have the real world from Andrew Tate. I personally do not use it, but I have used it and I learned how to build a fucking website. It's not that hard. You can ask people, you can buy a course, because most people are not here to scam you. They have something to teach to you. Or you can just do your own research. If you really want it, you will get it, no matter what. Nothing can stand in your way. But when you come up with excuses, I don't know any skill to make money. Sometimes it doesn't even need a special skill. Everybody has something they're good at. Use that. If you're jacked, make gym content. If you're good at drawing, do drawing content. If you're good at singing, go sing. It's not that hard. And another thing you have to understand is, time is not neutral. Maybe you are neutral, but time is not. It's running. And the older you get, the faster it runs. Just yesterday I was 10 years old. Today I'm 20. It's fucked up. And tomorrow maybe I'm 40. You see how time flies? If you don't hold on, look around you. First of all, appreciate what you have. And second of all, observe what you can change, how you can better yourself. You will see how the time flows like water from your hands away. Have you ever put your hand into the water when you was in a boat? The water would just flow away. It's the same thing with time. Time is not unlimited. As you're here, do something that's good for you and good for other people. I need you to stop waiting for the perfect time, because it will never come. You will never ever find the perfect moment, because it doesn't exist. It will always be uncomfortable when you start, but when you do, 10 years from now, when you look back, you will thank yourself. Trust me. Speak soon.